strengthens me. Guys, let me tell you about content, okay? And I'm just going to say this one thing about content. A lot of people talking about, man, we don't never want to be content. I know Coach Loxley over there, hey, our teammate from Maryland, we ain't going to be content. We got to keep going. But I'm going to tell you, Coach Loxley, something. I'm telling these young men, content does not mean satisfied, okay? Content means that you are where your feet are. That means that whatever circumstances, whatever fact, whatever condition that you're in, you're able to go through it and be in it. Because you know that you can do all things through Christ, through him who strengthens you, who provides us our strength. Okay? Okay? And then look, I'm going to slow down on the word, then I'm going to get to a funny story, okay? But I got to share my favorite verses with these young men because that is the foundation. My faith lies in God's word. Because if y'all going to get up here and say, you know, without the Lord, I wouldn't be where I am. Look, the Lord will show you back in his word that you know you would be where you were without me. Okay? And I know I'm here to speak life into y'all young men. But as Devin has said, man, when we go through these trials, when we go through stuff, that's what really makes us stronger. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just tell you this one. Me and Coach Ian over here, we was talking about y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like we was watching y'all highlight films, and I'm happy that all y'all getting $10 million in the L and all that good stuff. But we know that today's world, Devin, you can back me up, is starting to get very they're starting to get very gifted. I'm just gonna say y'all gifted. The world like to give y'all things, but y'all got the opportunity to take advantage of it, okay? I'm not gonna call y'all soft like the old people do. I'm just gonna say that y'all are very gifted, okay? But let's go and really trust in the Lord. So I'm gonna go to James 1:2-4. How many people know this? But I bet y'all don't know a few words that's in here that's really gonna encourage these young men, okay? I'm gonna go. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face various trials of the many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Okay? And let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing. Let me tell y'all, can anybody in here tell me that they have went through something and that something made them weaker? Mm-hmm. Everything that we have been through has been a unique purpose for our mature and complete. And some versions they say perfect and complete, guys. Whatever we go through, whether success, whether lack, it is for our unique purpose that God is calling us to be. And he's simply calling us to be. All right? And that is presence. That is authentic. That's authenticity. That's genuine. I'm gonna go back to the side. That is called being real. You feel me? That's called being real. Okay? Let me tell y'all a funny story about the greatest. Okay? And for all my wise people, when I say the greatest, who I'm talking about? Muhammad Ali. Okay? Jesus is the greatest. But I'm talking about the greatest. The greatest athlete of all time. All wise people. I ain't talking about Floyd Mayweather. I'm talking about Tom Brady. I'm talking about Muhammad Ali. Okay, it's a story, man. In 1973, Muhammad Ali was fighting against Ken Norton. Okay, and a lot of our old heads, they know that Ken Norton, man, he beat Muhammad Ali twice. So in 1973, Muhammad Ali, he in the ring, man, he boxed the second round. Boom! Ken Norton hit him, I think it was a softball. Boom! He hit him with the left. I know people in Maryland. I know y'all be boxing. My boy from Potomac from on the dog. I know y'all be boxing going early. But Ken Norton broke his jaw in the second round. But Muhammad Ali, he continued to endure. He continued to fight the rest of the rounds. I think it was 15 or 13, whatever it was back in the day. But it was 15? 15. Okay, thank you, wisdom. All right. In 15 rounds, he continued to fight, even though his jaw was broke. Okay, and obviously we know about the accomplishments he had to overcome because of his standing uprightness for justice and humanity. So he had to sacrifice his title to represent what he meant to society, to humanity as a man. And I believe Coach Otis always talked to me about this, and he always spoke in my life and said that, like, son, you are not just a superstar, you are a movement. Guys, you guys are not, you're not getting these awards because you're an athlete or you apply discipline to your academic prowess. You're getting these awards because you are a cause. Okay, you are a cause for light. You are a cause for effectiveness. You are a cause for leadership that the world is depending on your unique purpose to allow everything else to come into fruition. Now, I'm going to tell you about this story because when the greatest get knocked out, broke his jaw, his wife caught a panic attack. After the end result, they said Muhammad Ali had lost because he fought and battled until the final decision, second round. Like, imagine being in boxing ring, you know, with Keynote, he's a strong man, Muhammad Ali, and you get your jaw broke the second round. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. In boxing, there ain't no timeouts. Your jaw broke and your chin strap got unbroken. And Muhammad Ali ain't gonna tell him, hey man, you know my jaw broke, so on this side right here because my jaw broke. Okay, and I'm getting to his wife. His wife was in shock, and while he was in a medical exam room, the doctor was talking to him about his jaw being broke, and his driver was like, hey, Muhammad Ali, we gotta go. We gotta go. He was like, where's Belinda? Where's my wife? And his wife was in the other medical exam room because she was in shock. Because after they said Muhammad lost, his wife said, Muhammad Ali is dead. He's dead. Muhammad Ali is dead. The closest people to you, they believe in you so much that they might be shocked when adversity strikes. Okay? But they need your belief and your comfort and your certainty and the foundation that they already instilled in you that you will persevere. Okay? So they can have that trust in you that you will persevere. So, and I'm reading this, okay? I'm reading this from Muhammad Ali's book, okay? Because Muhammad Ali went to that room and he said, nah, baby, I'm not dead. I'm here. I'm here. And I'm going to just read to y'all this whole thing. And this is going to talk about, this is from Muhammad Ali's autobiography, The Greatest. And he says, my own story. So this is one of the unique pieces of material that Muhammad Ali had a true input in with his own story. And this is from the book. And it said, Muhammad Ali quoted, I started believing I couldn't be whipped, that I didn't have to work hard, train hard, discipline myself, dedicate myself in order to win. Now I know that too many easy victories can ruin a fighter just as much as a long line of defeats. Do not get comfortable with them victories. Keep hunting, keep searching, keep striving to be your very best. Because that, we all dependent on that. You dependent on that. Your family dependent on that. And he continues, when you win so long, so much, you forget. You think your name will win. Okay? You forget the sacrifices, the work that goes into winning. Now I'm down, way down. They say I'm finished. You know, Muhammad, they say I'm finished. They celebrate. But I'll come back. I can win my title back. Don't worry. And he's talking to his wife. He said, don't worry, pretty. Muhammad Ali is not dead. And nobody will ever kill me. And that's significant because this next part is, I kind of hit this part. He said, we're going back to Louisville. That's where he's from. We're going back to Louisville. I want to go back home for a while. I need to find my old compass. Find out who I am, where I came from, where I am going, how I got to where I am. We'll go back to Louisville and I'll start off where I left my gold medal, my state championships. I'll come back and whoop them all over again. Okay? Sometimes y'all gotta go back to your roots. Go back to your foundation, to the people that really instill what you got inside of you, right? Obviously your faith is important. God will carry you through. But I'm telling y'all got special, and not special to your gifts, but you have people, this room is here to support you and to instill things into you that you might forget when you get knocked down. But get back on your feet, come back to your senses, and go home. Go in here and trust Trust in the Lord with your whole heart and that's your own understanding. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all just about the power of perseverance, because when he said he went home, man, it took me back to the time. I'm reading this autobiography. It was 2 summers ago. I kind of, when I had my youngest son, I got real emotional. I started crying out of nowhere, and I didn't know what it was like. We thought we was gonna have a girl, but it ended up being another little light-skinned boy. But we hope to get a girl soon. You know, yeah, I'm pretty close. But I started to just get real emotional, and I'm just keep it real with y'all, man. My journey has not been what I thought it would be. I thought I would be the Kobe Bean holding up that Super Bowl trophy in New Orleans, Louisiana. Man, I knew I would have had me a few MVP, you know, in the league, just doing my thing. But I was talking to Michael Vick on the sideline in the Super Bowl, and we talked about dreaming. My foundation is Dream for Every Foundation, and we provide resources and opportunities for underprivileged youth back in Birmingham, Tampa, New Orleans, and every city that I've been in, besides Cleveland, we hadn't started there yet. But the thing what happened was, man, I had a time where I threw 33 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. And it was during COVID where I was going in, having contractual talks and, you know, feeling like I'm about to get paid. Man, I did. You know, we did pretty good. It's my first year in offense. We're going to make something happen. And then I started to see TB12 signs rising up, and it's in the middle of COVID. Okay, let me tell you something in the middle of COVID, you know what I mean? When no business is being built in the middle of COVID. All right, so as I'm driving, I see TB12 signs coming up, and then breaking news, Tom Brady going to the Bucks. Now I'm home. I hit my bottom. Man, I'm going from first round salary to, man, I just got in the league salary. All right, and Lord willing, the New Orleans Saints picked me up, man, and things got good. I got to learn from Drew Brees. And then adversity came, man, having an MVP, leading the MVP race in week 7, man, boom. Tear my ACL against Tampa, against the team that I wanted to be bad. Man, and I remember, man, rehabbing that ACL in LA, man, in the hood in LA. I'm talking about, we got like a food truck outside where everybody get their fruits and vegetables. Like, I see Modelo's on the street, and when you see Modelo's and Natty Lights, you know you're not in the promised society, okay? Man, I remember them nights, literally, y'all, like, sleeping on the couch, right? Went from a 4-bedroom house, 3 bathrooms, a pool in the back, 6 bedrooms, actually got a movie room and office. All this stuff, just sleeping on the couch in LA, in the hood, right? I remember moving up, nigga, I'm like, baby, I can't look. I ain't gonna have you here in the hood. We go back home to Alabama. Man, we are staying across the street from where her parents, where her mother, and my parents, they have apartments. Man, we staying in a business apartment on the bottom floor in Alabama. Let me tell you, Alabama real estate and close to Dustman ain't that pretty. You know what I'm saying? I remember having to put my 1-year-old son is sleeping in the closet. He's sleeping in the closet. And I know y'all like, sleeping in the closet. At least you have a closet. You got I remember that pain. And I'm telling you, the only thing that carried me was my faith and perseverance. That's the only thing for me, because obviously it was God's plan for that to happen. But faith and perseverance, and you perfecting that, you understanding that it's a process to this thing. Like this stuff is supposed to happen, right? It's not just happening because it happened. Oh my goodness, listen, I promise you, when things happen to y'all, do not be surprised, okay? There's a unique reason why this happened. Listen, learn, and then apply what you learned from last time, okay? And one of my favorite books is called Hidden Potential by Adam Grant. He states this, he says, embracing discomfort allows for accelerated learning and growth. Developing your character skills is the lifeboat that will carry you through the awkwardness of learning. And every success, however small, will keep you motivated on your journey to your potential. What he's saying is, your character is going to carry you farther than what your athletic ability or your intelligence will carry you. And just to go about what is character? Character is your capacity to prioritize what you care about over your instincts or how you think, feel, and behave, especially when you're under pressure. Okay? So it's not what I'm gonna do when everything's going smooth, I'm going touchdowns, you know what I'm saying? Coach Loxley calling the perfect play. We whooping Florida State by 50. And it's just a beautiful thing. I think Maryland got beat by 50 when I was there. But anyways.